So your country saw the massive protests. We have seen similar protests in Bangladesh, in Nepal. Do you have any sense why this region, the Indian subcontinent, has witnessed these protests which have toppled governments? What's your sense like as a leading politician, as a statesman of this region?
I think it's different from country to country. I think the economic disaster coupled with the pressures and distress that were put on people due to the consequences of the terrorist bombing, the Easter Sunday bombing, Corona COVID crisis, all these came together and created a very, very propitious environment for dissenting opinions to come onto the streets. You had large queues for fuel, for bread, consumer items, gas, and various other items that are needed to fulfill basic human needs. So Sri Lanka's case, primarily, it was predicated upon the economic situation. So it changes from country to country. I think in democracies, this should not be the case. Primarily, this takes place because we don't have sound policy-making structures and processes that give out positive policy resultants. Because the democratic nature and democracies have to be protected. It cannot be subjugated to mob violence or mob rule. However, if the very same democratic systems result in constraining the democratic space, if the youth are not given their proper right to voice their opinions in the democratic structures, then we will have a problem. So it's very important that the democratic structures are strengthened to such an extent that we have sound policy making that results in good policies, good policy resultants that benefit the people. Then you won't have anybody on the streets.
But do you think now there will be no repetition in the future when it comes to Sri Lanka? The protests we saw, do you think that it will now won't happen given the fact that things look now sorted?
If there is a restriction of the democratic space, if the voices of the voiceless are not heard, if the democratic structures do not fulfill the expectations and the sentiments of the people, then all will be in trouble. We have to make sure that the 22 million people's voices are heard, that their grievances are addressed, that their expectations are fulfilled. And I sincerely believe that as the government in waiting, as the alternative government, which is the opposition, the main opposition party, we are equipped with the requisite skills, resources, and most important of all, bottom-up vision, a vision that has been formulated addressing the concerns of the people of our country, that we will be able to fulfill the expectations of the people of our country.